Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Why I don't always know what to say right after that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is, should I tell everybody my name? Should they know already?
Bitch, I'm a bird. Bitch, I'm a bird. I don't say yo, I just say, bitch, I'm a bird. Bitch, I'm a bird. Bitch, I'm a bird. Bitch, I'm a bird. Go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a summer foundation routine. As you guys may or may not know, my name is TifanyViolet, as said on this screen somewhere. You know, YouTube show it somewhere over here. And I was recently in New Orleans for the Crayon Case 2nd anniversary. You may not know, I'm part of the senior class. So we were invited to be at the anniversary. So my first thought when I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to NOLA, yes. I've been to New Orleans twice previous to this for the Crayon Case campaign, which was in November, so it was a little chilly. And I went on vacation with my friends in September, and it was hot. And I remember my foundation held up really well. But I wanted to try some new things to see if I could get my foundation to stay through long days, because we were getting ready at about 8 a.m. and we weren't back in the house until about 2-3 in the morning. So I needed something that was going to last past that 16-hour mark. So I'm going to show you guys what I did to keep my foundation in check. And if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss the upload, and, you know, join our family. So let's get started. First things first, you want to start with a clean face. I know y'all like, that's obvious, but I ain't gonna say no more. You want to start with a clean face. What I did wash my face with was the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. I insert a picture because it's in the bathroom. The Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. Peppermint, you know, that minty sensation, feels like it cools yourself down, as well as help with reducing your pores. So I did wash my face starting with the peppermint soap from Dr. Bronner's, and next you want to tone your face. Toning your face is going to actually get rid of any residual dead skin, and also cinch your pores together, because as soon as you walk out into that heat, it's gonna slap you. It's gonna slap you. It's gonna slap you, because New Orleans and a lot of other vacation cities are very humid, and it's gonna make you feel like you can't breathe. So you want your pores to be very cinched and very tight, so they don't open up and bust wide open when you hit the heat. Next step, we're going to use a serum. Serums are very, very important. You cannot skip them. I don't suggest that you skip them. I'm going to be using the Hydrate Serum by Valgene Labs. This has hyaluronic acid as well as B5. B5 improves elasticity. Hyaluronic acid is a intense moisturizer, so it's going to keep your face moisturized throughout the whole day, and your body doesn't have to overcompensate by producing excess oils. So I'm just going to take a few drops of that all over my face. You're going to rub it in. Serums are not oils, so they're not oily. They absorb and penetrate the skin really fast and doesn't leave any oil residue. Okay, now once my serum is all on, it's all absorbed, as you can see, we are going to apply a moisturizer. You cannot skip moisturizer. You cannot skip moisturizer. No matter what your skin type is, you cannot skip moisturizer. If you are very oily, you want to use a more lightweight moisturizer, so nothing that's like cream based, more gel based. So I am going to use the Clinique Hydro Jelly. I'm going to use the Clinique Hydrating Jelly. It's very, very lightweight, but also keeps your face very moisturized. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face. And like I said, you cannot skip moisturizer. You cannot skip it. I don't care how oily your skin is. You cannot skip it. Your body is oily because it's overproducing oil, because your dry ass face ain't got none. No shade, no tea. So moisturize. Okay, now that we're all moisturized, Primers are very important. I have been really loving these Hydro Grip or jelly type primers. So between the Dermablend jelly primer, which is also Instagrip, and the Milk Hydro Grip primer, bomb. I'm gonna use the Milk. I have been using the Milk. I used the Milk the whole time I was in New Orleans, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I do know that the Instagrip, I'll pump one on my other finger. Oh wow. Oh, there we go. They're both the same texture. Just have to rub it in. There's no special way to put it on, but it is very sticky. That my face is all primed. An important step, a very important step that I found really worked while I was in New Orleans, was to apply some translucent powder over the primer, pretty much like setting the primer almost, but especially where you get oily, which is on my forehead, my nose, and above my lip. So I'm going to take some Milk. She needs some milk. No, stop. Some Milk Makeup translucent powder, and I'm going to apply that all on the parts of my face that get really oily. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to sweep on some powder. There's no specific or pretty way to do it. You can use a beauty blender. You can use a brush. I'm using a brush right now. And I'm applying a thin layer on my parts of my face that get really oily. My smile lines, because that part of your face definitely breaks down makeup really fast because of the creases. So about foundations, I use the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation the whole entire weekend. Nope, not gonna zoom in. Nope. Not gonna focus. Focus, man. Ah, yeah, there we go. I use the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. This is a 24-hour foundation. Duh, you want your makeup to last 24 hours. So I'm going to pump some of this directly onto my face. And I find that the Becca does give serious coverage. So you do not have to pump excessive amount onto your face. You don't need to put an excessive amount onto your face. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it. Just smack it all over. I do avoid my nose area because I feel like I apply too much on my nose and it kind of cakes up. So I do avoid my nose area, and then whatever is left on the brush when I'm done, I put that over my nose and then apply a little bit more if necessary. So I like to blend that out with the brush. I'm using the NYX 03 foundation brush. I bought this a while back. A lot of people say they can't find it. Honestly, I got it directly from the NYX store in the mall, so maybe try there. And I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay, now that my foundation is all blended, and you want to make sure you spend that time blending that foundation, get it into any creases, any fine lines you have, really blend out your smile lines because you want it to set down and settle into your face. So soon as a little bit of heat hit, it don't start cracking. You know, you don't want that to happen. So next, I'm going to apply some concealer to highlight the parts of my face that reflects light. So under my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, and on my chin. And the concealer I used all weekend that held up so well, so well, was actually the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the color Natural Tan. That's my shade. Held up beautifully all weekend. No cracking, no flaking, no significant settling. it held up beautifully. So I'm going to apply that all over my face. You know, pat it just like you'll be using a beauty blender. And I pat it all under my eyes. Now, setting powder. Setting powder is very, very important to set down your concealer. Anything wet you have to set. The setting powder I used all weekend was... Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bitch, you're not going to really focus? Wow. Could you focus on me? Thank you very much. Is the Crown Case Chalk Dust. I used the shade A, which... And I actually used this a few times in New Orleans, which is the Milk Kush Fiber Brow. This stuff is definitely water and sweat proof. So I'm just going to brush that into my brows. It makes for a very easy application. Cosmetics brow pomade and the brush to just define the tail up into the top of the brow. The most important part that I really feel like helped elongate my makeup is this Cover Power Play Ultimate Setting Spray, High Performance Setting Spray, excuse me. Just shake it up. Really helped hold my makeup together. Kept it from smudging, transferring, all that. I think I hugged so many people. And I was like, oh my God, is my whole face going to be on their shirt? Oh well, but no. It kept it from transferring, smudging. It's a very sticky setting spray. Like, you'll feel the tackiness of it for a good 15-20 minutes until it fully dries down. But baby, that's really what set my makeup off. And I continuously checked like my camera throughout the day, like, do I have any separating? Do I have any smudging? None. And I was in 90-degree weather, 90% humidity, sweating. Like, I would sweat and I would dab my forehead to like remove the sweat and no makeup would come off. This is honestly sweat proof. So the Becca, the Hydro Grip Primer, the Becca Foundation topped with the Power Play Setting Spray by CoverFX. Unmatched. New Orleans, when I went to New Orleans the first time, I did use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop with the Urban Decay All Nighter, and my makeup did hold up really, really well as well. So that's an alternative, like a less expensive foundation. The setting spray is still about the same price, but this is definitely my go-to summer foundation routine. I will be using it all summer long, and I'll let you know if there's any changes and stuff like that. And if you guys like this type of video, I try to keep it very informative as well as, you know, show y'all a little routine. But if y'all like this type of video, please let me know. My next video, I will be recording an all drugstore routine. A lot of people have been asking me, and that's not just saying that. A lot of people have been asking me. When I say a lot, I say like 2 people ask me. So I'm going to record it, and make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Silkies, got beef and broccoli, got tracksuits, broccoli, got swipes, hoes, not me. Birds in the trap line, birds on the phone, birds in the coop with that hookah and Patron. Birds in the trap line, birds on the phone. Bitch, I'm a bird, I love hookah and Patron.